All right, so during the second section, when I say second section, I mean 11:45. That kiss was for her, by the way, not for you. The 11:45 section, when we were discussing that problem that had constant pressure, and then it had constant volume, and then it had constant temperature moving to the side, like a curve moving up. We were talking about the first part was like PV diagram. How do we do that? Okay, and someone asked, in that section, like, how can I determine that from 2 to 3 is moving down without looking? No, without looking at the diagram. And then my first instinct was to calculate it with the ideal gas equation of state. Okay, with the ideal gas equation of state. So when the class ended, I stood on the side and I tried to solve that. And oh my god, and I tried to solve that, and I realized that with the ideal gas, with the ideal gas equation of state, I could get to that. Like, I could say the pressure will decrease when I go from 2 to 3. However, without doing that, okay? Still using that equation, but without using ratios and math, all right? We have for an ideal gas, PV is a constant multiplied by T when we have a closed system. So for that first process, that we have constant pressure for that first one, that the volume is increasing, okay? If the volume is increasing and the pressure is constant, the temperature will increase. So what's happening? What is happening here? I have volume increasing. I expect the pressure to decrease. So there's something happening in that problem that is causing that pressure to stay the same. So it's increasing if we compare it to what we expect. So we have Q in, and that Q in will also increase my temperature, all right? So that T2 will be greater than T1. Now when we get to 3, we see from the information that T3 and T1 are the same, all right? So from 2 to 3, the temperature has to decrease, all right? This is the key here. From 2 to 3, it has to decrease. And we fix something. I mean, we don't have to fix anything, but for a problem like this, if we want to solve it, we need to fix something. So from that 2 to 3, the volume is constant. I keep it a constant volume. And whatever is happening to it, right, is causing the temperature to decrease. And again, if the volume is constant, then the pressure will decrease as well. And that's why from 2 to 3, all right, the pressure decreases. And then from 3 to 1, all right, we want the temperature to increase. So we're going to compress it, all right, and the pressure will increase as well. So that's why. Okay, so from 1 to 2, if I don't have Q, if I expand it, the pressure will decrease. I am heating it up, and that is why the pressure is increasing and the temperature is increasing as well. T2 greater than T1. T3 and T1 are the same, so T2 is greater than T3, so it needs to cool down, all right? Or it needs not to cool down, it needs to have energy out, so that will make the pressure decrease as well because we are fixing the volume, okay? I don't know if that was helpful or not because we have a stop down in the video and all that, but this is not something that you need to know for your exam. This is just additional because someone was curious, and I apologize that I couldn't answer it there. Thank you.